Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'm Lisa Fulford with Creative Coach Lisa, and we are going to make this cute little gift bag today. I'm always looking for a masculine idea, and I thought this would be perfect for the guys in any family, so let's get started. We are going to use the paper from the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and it is on page It's on page 8 of the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and it's called the Peaceful Prince. And you can earn this for free with a $50 purchase before shipping and tax. And then we are also, for the sentiment for the happy birthday, we are going to use the stamp set that if you host a party and your party is over $300, you'll receive this exclusive stamp set in your words. And it's got a lot of different sentiments and the stamp set, and we're going to use the happy birthday out of there. And then this paper that we're going to use is called that Peaceful Prince. You get the full pack of this, and it coordinates with a stamp set that's in our July to August catalog, and it's called Peaceful Deer, and it is a bundle. It's for $36. You receive the stamp set and the punch to punch out the deer hair, and also the deer in this DSP paper. So for $36, if you add $14 to that, you would earn enough. That would be enough in sales to purchase the DSP paper for free. So we'll get started with this. And the sheet that we're going to use out of this, it's 6 inches by 12 inches. And so we will score this at, you score the paper at 1.5, then you score it at 5 3/4, you score it at 4 1/4, and you score it at 11.5, and then you turn it and you score it at 1.5. I already have mine scored, that's why I wasn't scoring. I did that ahead of time. And so to make the box, we are going to take and trim away and do some cutting. So this is the score line right here that we'll cut up to. I don't know if you can see that better or not. We're going to cut this completely away, and then on this little bit of a score, we're going to cut it at a little bit of an angle, and that's trash. And then at the top up here, we're going to cut a little sliver at an angle, just to make it where whenever we are putting the box together, it doesn't have as much bulk to it. And then we're going to cut up on this score line and then cut at a sliver here. We'll do that on this score line and cut a little sliver here. So on the small little tabs is where we're taking the little extra wedge of paper out of that, so that whenever we put it together, it goes together nicely and there's no resistance. And then on this end, we're going to trim up to that score line and take a bit of a wedge out of that corner. And then on this end, we'll take a bit of a wedge out of there. So then now, I'll fold this in half. And this is the outside of our box with the snowflakes. And then we're going to add, tear tape. And you want as close to that score line as you can get on this little 1/2-inch strip. So we'll do that. And then take your bone folder and burnish, and then fold on that score line and burnish. And then we'll fold one of our score lines. Make certain that they stay lined up. Score line. It's a really quick gift bag that goes together. Make certain that's lined up. Okay, so we're going to fold this over. Leave this little piece hanging over so that when we fold it over itself that it will adhere. I just put a sharp object underneath and lift, and so my tear tape's still there. Bring this over, and you've created this part of your box. This is the back side because that's where we will put it together. We'll fold these tabs in, so the back and the front. Then we'll bring that back piece forward, and we'll add tear tape on this edge here. And we want it to the outside edge so that it adheres well. So put that there. Burnish. Take the scissors, lift. And so now then I just make certain that I get it square. Press that down. Go in from the top and press. And then kind of pinch your edges together. We'll lay that off to the side and we'll work on the front for the sentiment. So to do this, I am using my layering circles, and I'm using the third largest, so this is first, second, third largest for the scallop, and I'm using the first, second, and third largest for the circle. And so I did the scallop in black and the circle in our basic white. And so I'm going to bring that in. Bring in my Evening Evergreen ink. Grab my Happy Birthday. Ink it up and make certain that you don't get that halo on there. So just lightly touch. At the top, over to the right, I'm going to stamp the Happy Birthday. And then we're going to bring in our trees. And below the Happy Birthday, we are going to stamp, lift, and stamp again. I'm going to add that to my black piece. Grab my Stampin' Seal. Add that here. And then we're going to bring in a little bit of the DSP that has the deer on them. And I've cut it in strips with just enough for the deer because there's a lot of excess that it punches out for the antlers and a little nose. And so what I do is, on this here, I'm going to trim this little extra edge away, but I don't want to get real close to that hoof, and see if it's enough to punch out the deer from just the paper. I think it is. So there's that, so you could do that. Or you take and you line this deer up, and be careful of the legs and the tail. That way you don't cut anything off. And when you're happy with it, like that, you just punch it, pull him out, take out the excess, and then there's room for another. So that way, this deer is looking that way. If I want him to look the other way, if I punch from the front here, and now I have a deer to look the opposite way. It depends on how you put the cards, the DSP in, which direction your deer will be looking. Okay. So I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of the deer for his body. I'll put a couple on his body and take a small dimensional for his head. Remove the backings. And then I'm going to put him on the sentiment, but I want to be able to see the happy birthday and then have him like he's running through the forest. We'll bring this in, flip this over, and we'll take 4 dimensionals and put them on the back. And I'm doing it mainly in the center because it might bow, and I want to make certain that it's good and adhered. I don't want to lose it off my package. Okay. Whoops. So you want to bring this in. Try to make it where your happy birthday is straight. I put it down towards the bottom a little bit. Turn it over, put my hand in and press. And then I have my happy birthday on there. You could do it as a Christmas. You could do happy birthday. You can do any DSP. You could do it in the penguin DSP and do a gift bag for, you know, a female. This could, I mean, females could receive this as well. But, you know, we're always looking for those masculine type cards. And so masculine type gift bags, you know, also fall in that. So you could take and close this together and punch a couple holes and put ribbon through it. Or you could just add tissue paper like I did. It'd be a nice little gift bag to put a wallet in, or to put, even if you're just giving a gift card, instead of just handing a gift card, it's really nice to package it up. And this would be a cute packaging for that. You could roll up a tie and put in here, or, you know, just whatever. You could possibly put a bracelet or a watch, or, you know, whatever that person in your life would like for a gift. If it would fit in this. Your overall box then is 4.5 by 4 1/4, and it's 1.5 inches deep. So whatever those would fit in that, you know, those dimensions would be perfect for this. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you like this project and give it a try and do some beautiful gift giving. Thank you.